Welcome to the Sunday service, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. Just give me like a minute. My guest is already here. We are starting shortly. We are starting shortly. We are starting shortly. We are starting shortly. Just need to get some things done.
Goga Sunday service, love and hope are guiding light. Everyone welcome here. Unity lifts us higher. Oh, oh. Inspirations lights our ways. Love and hope are guiding light. Everyone welcome here. Everyone welcome here. Unity lifts us higher. Goga Sunday service, love and hope are guiding light.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for landing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Share the live stream out. Have you given me a thumbs up? We are multi-streaming. I always have to make sure that I announce this. We are multi-streaming. Let me just do. Someone give me a quick mic check. My co-host is on. Hold on. Oops. I think my mic is working. I needed to check my mic is working. Cordelia, welcome, Cordelia. Cordelia, I am going to appoint you to be the moderator on Boitilicia's site. I think Chris is in the building. Chris is in the building. You sound good, bro. Thanks so much, Chris, for confirming. I just needed to get a mic check done there. Spongilen Duze, welcome. Bad Files, nice to see you. Thanks so much for coming in. Princess Como is in the building. Princess Como is the daughter to Boitimelo. David Ant says the first moderator reporting for duty. Thanks so much, David. Agri Vlogs, welcome. How you doing, brother? Akashi in the building. Akashi, Akashi, I've missed you. Akashi, we need to have a conversation. We need to have a call. A private call and just chat and laugh at things. Kanini Kanene, welcome. Thank you so much for popping in. Guys, do me a favor if you haven't already. If you're watching me from my live stream, I want you to get out of the live stream, go and click. Let me get my mouse. Go and click on the pinned link. It will take you directly to Boitimelo's live stream. So I want most of you to watch the live stream from Boiti's side so that we can give her support, because I know she's looking for WH. Let me get my mouse here briefly, because let me tell you, sometimes it's very hard to scroll without a mouse. Oh, God bless the person who invented the mouse. How was your weekend, guys? How was your weekend? I hope you had an amazing weekend. My camera looks like slanted. Hold on, let's fix this. Yeah. So I was saying it is reporting for duty. Yes, thank you so much for reporting for duty. Cordelia is reporting for duty. I see. Kanini, you're not yet back from the village. Kanini, I saw you yesterday and you're still in the village. Chris is saying hi to everybody. Chris is on a challenge, guys. Chris, the Flash Shy Talk, is going to shave his hair when he gets 2,000 subscribers. So there's a lot of pressure we are giving him on his channel, to make sure that 2,000 reaches very fast so that we can see the haircut. And it's working very well. Chris, I can't wait for that. Cordelia is reporting for duty. Thank you so much, Cordelia. I've chased Cordelia out of my live stream so that she can go and be the designated moderator at Boitimelo's side. Because Boiti will not be able to read chats. Boiti today is going to be very busy. Boiti today is very busy. Kanini said, Goga, the village is sweet, but it needs money. Why did you go to the village and the people, black tax is real? Why did you go to the village and black tax is real, Kanini? That's what happens in the village. People are always asking for money and stuff. And the needs. But when you're in the city here, this is Shambhala Mawe. When you're in the city here, everybody minds their own business and people know life is hard anyway. So come back to the city. Okra is reporting for duty. Hey, you are the person. I hope the Sunday service guest today loves Okra, because David Ant won yesterday, and the video he sent me to gloat last week. The video David Ant sent me to gloat that the guest does not like Okra. How can somebody just do this? Like, somebody just goes and records a video on their phone at the Sunday service, and then they send it to me. They are gloating. Yeah, they are gloating just because they won. Anyway, David is so petty. I never knew David can be that petty because of okra. Um, yeah, so Cordelia coming tomorrow with receipts. Okay, Kanene, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, so very interesting conversation today around ADHD, autism, and so on and so forth. It's going to be an amazing chat. It's going to be very uplifting. It's going to be very inspiring. I love the Sunday service, guys, because the Sunday service normally makes me hear stories that I never even imagined. The Sunday service is normally very inspirational. The Sunday service is one of those things that just makes you question yourself, and you're like, huh, people are living a life out there, and people are making content out here, and you just don't know their stories. Very uplifting, very soulful conversations. And that is why we always have the Sunday service. Regina Rainberg, welcome. Nice to see you. Amuyu, thanks so much for coming in. Bongile, Chris is saying hi to you there. Make sure you connect, guys. Make sure you connect as well. The Sunday service is also a forum where people connect. People get to connect and get to meet friends. Mlengi Zulu, welcome. Mlengi is like wondering, hey, Haibo, what is Goga doing on this lady's channel? Yes, Mlengi Zulu, welcome, brother. Nice to see you. Mlengi Engineer is in the building. We have agreed we are going to retire young and rich with Mlengi Zulu. Thank you so much for coming in. So there are people who are watching me from Boitimelo's live stream, and they're wondering, what is Goga doing on this channel? We are co-hosting the Sunday service today. So Boitimelo is the guest of honor at the Sunday service. And so as the co-host, she's going to be she's also going to be live there, because we are trying to help push her WH as well, so that she can get in some bit of watch time while seated at the Sunday service and sharing her story as an autism mom. Yes, as I'm waiting for her to settle in, Boiti, I'm ready when you are. We have like about 7 minutes before we introduce you to the world. Welcome, Boiti. 7 more minutes, and then she'll be on the panel with me. So before Boiti comes and joins me on the panel, when she comes, you'll be able to see her down there on my extreme right. You know that she has arrived. Goga, earlier I said I need to correct offering indeed. Thank you so much, Kanene, for reminding me that I need to ask for offerings. I see 6 people on Boiti's side. I see people reporting. Kanini has just reminded me that I need to turn on my goals, because anytime you go live, guys, you have to set your goals, because we are looking for offerings. YouTube is not easy. We have to make money. I know this is, and guys, I know you are rich. Guys, I know you are rich. Today you have to give me super chat. I know you are rich, because people have been paid on YouTube this week. All YouTubers have salary. All YouTubers have salary this week. So I know you have some extra money. Bring those super chats. Bring those super chats in this live stream. Bring them. And as usual, 10% of all the super chats I get will go to somebody at the end of the Sunday service. If I get all these super chats, I'm going to select 15 today. And then I'm going to select all. Maybe I should teach about this class on Wednesday. I think it will be a great class. So 10% of all my super chat proceeds usually go to somebody at the end of the Sunday service. So I'll donate 10% to one of you, so that we can keep the blessings flowing in the community. So that's what I usually do with all the proceeds I get from the super chats. So let's see. Let the goal start. Hey, Tandeka, welcome, Tandeka. Thank you so much for coming. I know all YouTubers who are monetized are rich this week. You have been paid a salary. Bring the money. Bring the super chats. All the monetized channels who are watching me right now, I know you have money. YouTube paid you. This week, we got that email from YouTube. This week telling us a payment. No, first of all, you normally get this message. A payment is coming your way. Eric, nice to see you. Eric, thanks so much for coming. And then after the payment is coming away, there's an email that comes and tells you money was sent to you on this day. So I know all of you who are monetized and you got your threshold. I know you got that message telling you money was sent your way. In case you got that email, bring that super chat to me. You need to come and give me 10%. Bring the 10%. Bring the 10% here. Bring the 10% here. We accept all the major credit cards in the world. We accept crypto. we accept gold, we accept platinum, silver, all those things that are precious, all those things that are precious. Nadine, welcome Nadine White. Thanks so much for coming in. You see, Kanini Kanene is admitting, yes, Goga, we are rich. Yes, bring the money. I know you are rich because you did a monetization party last month and you've been paid. You are smiling all the way to the bank. Tabiso Ratlu, thank you so much, Tabiso. Tabiso, nice to see you, Tabiso. Thank you so much for popping in. How you doing, Tabiso? In 5 minutes, I'm going to have Boiti on the panel. In about 5 minutes, she's ready. She's looking amazing. She's just in the background waiting to be invited. She's just waiting to be invited so that she can join the panel. She has to come in like a VIP. She's Boitilicious. She's Boitilicious. So we have to make sure we invite her. And I want you to, if you have already like gone to Boiti's channel, I want you to do me a favor. Boiti's favorite color is green. That's why you are seeing the Sunday service is very green today. And you're like, hey Goga, why are you not doing your purple thing today? Boiti's favorite color is green. So I want you to go to her live stream if you have not yet already. You are 14 people between me and my live stream and her live stream. Get out of my live stream right now. Click on the pinned link on top of the chat. This pinned link on top of the chat. It will take you to the live stream on Boitimelo's channel. Stay there. I want you to drop these nice green hearts like the one Tandeka has dropped, that one. Drop those green hearts on Boiti's channel to tell me that you've already arrived there and given your thumbs up. Do it before the guest of honor arrives. Do it. You have like 3 minutes to do that before Boiti comes on the panel. Before Boiti comes on the panel, drop for me those nice green hearts on her side. I see her daughter is also very busy there dropping hearts. Yes, keep dropping for me those green hearts until she comes in. We have like 3 minutes before the Sunday service starts because the tribe Goga decided that they come to the Sunday service 15 minutes late. So we agreed we'll only just start after 15 minutes. And then I see Herbs and Spice Kitchen. Welcome, welcome. And congratulations on that shot. Congratulations on that shot. You really inspired me. I'm going to teach a very hot topic. I'm going to teach a very hot topic on Wednesday at the Academy. Thank you so much, Herbs and Spice Kitchen. Yes, I want to see green hearts on Boiti's channel. If you are on Boiti's channel, copy-paste what David Ant is typing. Copy-paste what Bongile Nduze is typing. Copy-paste what Tabiso has typed. Those green hearts. Drop those green hearts and tell her, girl, we love you. We welcome you. And it is such an honor to have you at the Sunday service. That is the least you can do. What is that? Somebody is writing me, Goga, my phone does not have the green heart. What phone are you using? If you're using an iPhone, I think you're having those problems because you're using an iPhone. Get an Android. Borrow your daughter's Android, borrow your son's Android, borrow your dog's Android phone, and then drop those nice green hearts on Boitimelo's channel. Get out of my live stream and go drop those hearts on her channel. Before she comes in, give her some love. Let her know that she has been welcomed to the Sunday service with a lot of love. Let her know that she's coming in with a lot of heart, love. Let her know that we are holding her space. We are holding the space for her because it is not easy to be a single mom. It is not easy to single-handedly have to raise a child with special needs. And it is not easy to be a content creator. You're working, you're doing all these things. You have to deal with relatives, in-laws. Hey, Haibo. It's not easy, it's not easy. So make sure you're holding space and dropping those nice green hearts for me. If you're watching me from Facebook, feel free to jump. I see Philip. Philip, I see you there on Facebook. Eric, my brother Eric, who turned 60 like 2 weeks ago. Welcome, Eric. Nice to see you. I see you there on Facebook. Eva Kika in the building. Welcome, Eva Kika. Thanks so much for coming in, Eva Kika. Thanks so much for coming in. Eve, nice to see you. If I want to see green hearts on Boitimelo's chat. I want to see Boiti's chat busy with green hearts. Yes, you are. I mean, I don't mind having 0 people watching on my live stream. I've never had a problem with it. Go and give her that love. Without further ado, guys, in the next 1 minute, I'm going to invite my co-host to come up on the panel. She's already backstage. She's just settling in, sipping her nice glass of water. As I sip my coffee, you guys are landing in safely. You are taking your chairs at the Sunday service. This is good. I can see you guys sitting. I see, hey, where is your daughter today? There's a lady I'm not. Where is your husband? You've not brought your husband to the service. You have not brought your husband to the service. Where is your husband today? Go and get your husband to come to church or call him. I know the people are supposed to be at the Sunday service. So if I don't see you, some of you always come here with your husband. Why is your husband missing at the Sunday service? Bring your husband here. If your wife is not here, bring your wife as well to the Sunday service. If your kids are not here, bring them to the Sunday service. in my Mercedes world. Welcome, welcome in my Mercedes world. Nice to see you, beautiful. Thank you so much for coming in. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Let me give you hugs because you always say Goga does not like sending hugs to me. I've given you a hug publicly. Publicly, the hug of a brother, this Sunday service in my Mercedes world. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eva Kika says, I'm still on the movies. Tell Eva Kika to get out of the movies. Tell Eva Kika to get out of the music. I see Tabiso, where are you watching me from? I used to have a classmate at Bates called Tabiso. He was a very smart guy. He was like so intelligent. I think he's like a big shot in government or something. So I've just seen Tabiso, and I've remembered I used to have a classmate called Tabiso back when I was at Bates. And it was like great times. This was like, oh my God, this was like 7 years ago, thereabout. So Tabiso, you're most welcome here. You're most welcome. 20 million people in the house between me and Boitis. Guys, without further ado, allow me to bring my co-host to join me on the panel so that she can start, you guys can see her. Co-host, where are you? Please, let me see. Not even added. There is my co-host. Boiti, let's turn on your camera so that this. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Unmute. Say hi to the people before we start.
Hello, people. Say hello.
Hello. Oh my. Look at that beauty. Double beauty on the screen. Double beauty on the screen. Guys, you can see the co-host looking amazing. I'm joined by two amazing co-hosts. You can see Boiti there. Boiti is going to tell me, and then you can see Princess Homo. Princess Homo is also alive on the Sunday service. Princess Homo is probably going to do for us the opening prayer because some of you need to be praying for in this Sunday service. Duduzile, welcome Duduzile and Shali, welcome Duduzile. Duduzile, I've been seeing the things you are doing on YouTube. You better get monetized this week. Duduzile, welcome Duduzile. Thank you so much. The Riddles lady is in the building. I see Duduzile and Shali with a ninja saying, my favorite ladies are here. Yes, your favorite ladies are here. Herbs and Spice Kitchen is saying, David has walked into this with a lot of violence. David, can you behave? We have the coast is already on the panel. The coast is already on the panel. The coast is already on the panel. Thank you so much, guys. Guys, if you are watching me right now and you are seeing the beautiful ladies on your screen, I want you to drop some nice green hearts on Boitimelo's live stream. The link is pinned on top of my chat. If you have not yet already, I want you to drop those. Come on, what is your favorite color, Princess? Pink. So Princess, I want you to drop pink and green hearts. So green is for Boiti, that is the mother to Princess Homo, and then Homo's favorite color is pink. I want to see pink and green hearts. The girl has said her favorite color is pink. Drop those pink hearts. Nadine has already gotten it. The pink color. Yes. Mix it up, green and pink, to confirm that you've already arrived there. And you have landed safely. Allow me to give this chance to Boiti just to say hi to you real quick before we introduce her. Boiti, how are you feeling? Are you excited? Are you ready?
All of a sudden, I'm anxious. I've been fine all day. All of a sudden, I'm anxious.
I want to
Princess Homo, are you anxious or are you ready for this show with mommy?
Yeah.
You're ready.
Nice. So tell mommy to relax. Tell mommy to relax that she's going to be fine. She's going to be amazing.
Mom, are you relaxing? Mama, look, Melanie mom is correct.
I love that. Simone TV, welcome. Simone, thank you so much for coming in. I see everybody. There's somebody on the chat who is writing, Boiti anxious. Lerato is saying, Boiti anxious. Never. That woman can never be anxious. She's lying to you, Goga. That woman can.
Lerato doesn't understand. I'm on an international platform.
And this international platform is happy to have you. Herbs and Spice is like, oh my goodness, she's so adorable. Princess Homo, Herbs and Spice Kitchen is watching you from London and she's saying you're so sweet and adorable.
Thank you so much.
Simone,
Thank
be nice.
you so much.
I mean, they should take over the show already. They should take over the show
My-
already.
No.
Yeah. Block out the noise. Wait, is there like something playing in the background?
The music.
You can
No,
mute it.
I don't have anything. It's your music, Goga.
No, my music is fine. My music is very demure.
I don't
My
have
singing-
anything unless we are
Okay.
too loud.
Mama, I could watch Monster High movie.
Okay, keep quiet.
Sorry.
Nice, nice.
Must I watch? Here I am, I'm coming out of the dark.
I love
my
that. I
gosh.
love that. Okay, Lerato is correcting Lerato is correcting me and saying no. She must
Lerato,
block out the
move.
names from the international viewers. We get it. Guys, without further ado, allow me to introduce the beautiful lady on the screen. Lerato. Lerato, why are you stealing attention from me? I'm the one. Princess Homo is talking to me. Lerato, stop stealing attention from me. Today I'm Princess Homo's friend. I'm Princess Homo's friend.
Princess Homo.
Lerato, stop stealing the show from me.
Princess Homo is breaking our setup here. I don't know how you guys are gonna see us.
All right. Kisha, welcome. Kisha, nice to see you. Kisha, blessings to see you, my beautiful sister. How is North Carolina? Welcome. Thank you so much, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce the co-host. We already passed the 21-minute mark. Allow me to introduce the beautiful co-host in the best way I know how, and then she will give it justice when she comes up on the panel. Let me clear my throat because I was ready for this. Oh, I was ready. Let me get my notes. But anyway, as I hope you are now settled in. I hope you are now. I hope we are going to have an amazing time. So feel very welcome here, Boiti. It's been such an honor having you here. So
Next
So
one
guys-
is this.
yes. So as you guys are still dropping hearts and you guys are already complimenting their hair. People are loving the hair game on my left side, this side. So allow me to read a quick bio so that we can have the host introduce herself. This is the bio. Today, the Sunday service is honored to welcome a truly inspiring guest, a strong and beautiful soul who is using her voice to make a difference. She's a proud single mother from South Africa, and her journey as a special needs mom began when her daughter was diagnosed with autism and ADHD at just 4 years old. Now, 5 years later, her daughter is thriving at the age of 9, and their story continues to shine as a beacon of hope and understanding for many. Through her YouTube channel, Autism Mom 101, she shares not only her experiences and lessons in raising a child with unique needs, but also her heart, humor, grace, and so on and so forth. Her mission is very clear: raise awareness, build a community of love, and encourage others to live unapologetically, boldly embracing who they are, even in the midst of life's beautiful chaos. And that is why the title of the live stream is called Grace in Chaos. Please, with those green and pink hearts, let's give a warm welcome to Boitumelo Makinta, a woman of strength, love, and resilience, to the Sunday service for her to introduce herself in the best way she knows how. Boiti, over to you. Please introduce yourself to all these amazing people who have come to listen to us.
Hello, guys. Hi, everybody. My name is Vitumelo Maginta, also known as Autism Mom 101. Thank you for being here. Those who've been on my channel knows I'm a full-time single parent to a daughter who has autism and ADHD. My daughter is 9 years old. She's in grade 3. She goes to
I'll stop singing.
what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. She goes to what school? Not a mainstream. The other one I'm looking for. She goes to that one. She's been there for a year now. She started by going to a mainstream school after she got diagnosed, and we finally settled somewhere. I'm a full-time working mom, 9 to 5 hand, corporate hand. Also a mother, and yes, I think that's it, Goga.
Nice, nice,
I'll
nice.
end up revealing my age and stuff now.
we don't mind you revealing your age, because there's some amazing people on the live stream who are listening in, and now you said very important things. You're a single mom. Some people have just had single, some people just had single in there, so they may want to know. You so Boiti, you're from South Africa. So do tell us about home. Do tell us about South Africa. Where exactly in South Africa are you from? What was that experience growing up there like? Are there any siblings? What is that like? What is life in South Africa like? The people don't know where South Africa is.
Okay, just a disclaimer, guys. Like I said, I'm a special needs mom. My daughter has autism and ADHD, so she is very hyperactive. Don't mind the noise. I don't know how we're gonna carry on through the noise, but especially when she's anxious, she gets very disruptive. So this is her showing me that she's anxious. She might come down. I don't know. She might just come down.
Guys,
okay.
My tablet is playing. I could watch Munsai movies. I could sing.
Okay. Goga says go sit there and sing. It's fine, eh? So she is very hyperactive because she's anxious. Anxiety does this to her. She literally. Okay. So, my background, I was born in the Free State. As Goga has mentioned, I'm from South Africa. Johannesburg, South Africa to be specific. I was born and raised in the Free State, a small town called Tabanchu. I was there until I started my primary school, and then my parents were already working in Johannesburg. So when I started my high school, I was brought to Johannesburg, and then I've been there ever since. I went to my tertiary and all of that in Hammanskraal in Pretoria. And then when I started working, I came to Joburg. I've been here ever since. So I'm the only daughter to my parents. They also had a son that passed away very young. I think he was a few months old. And then a few years later, when I started my high school, actually my mom passed away. So I was raised by my dad, Mr. Maginda. We were just the two of us until I started working, and he recently got married. I think he's 3 years into his new marriage now.
Oh wow!
I have 3 beautiful brothers, Tato, Amugelang, and Lisedi. And then I have my cousin sisters, Tulufelo, Kirumang, and Geleto, and Gilabetwi. And then I'm a big sister, actually. I'm a big sister to all these people that I mentioned.
Nice.
I'm a big sister to all of them. Yes.
Yeah. Guys, do you agree with me? Boiti's smile is amazing. Boiti has the most amazing smile. Like, she has this nice... I'm sure you get this a lot. You have an amazing smile. Like, when somebody's just looking at you and, you're just beaming. Like, you have a lot of radiance about you, and it's so amazing. You have an amazing smile. Where do you get it from? Do you get it from dad, or do you get it from mom?
From my mom. I got it from my mom, even though my mom never smiled a lot. She had a gap here. Like my daughter, if you saw, my daughter has a gap. So my mom had a beautiful smile, but she hardly smiled because of the gap.
No. You have an amazing...
Thank you so much.
I must confess, anytime I come to your live stream, I'm always just like, she has an amazing smile. You just feel very warmly welcomed in that house. And I thought I should just put it out there. I thought I should just put it out there. It's a very beautiful smile. You can
Actually,
monitor.
Cordelia just told me this yesterday. I think it was yesterday. Cordelia actually made such a comment that about my smile. So thank you, Goga. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And if everybody on the chat agrees, everybody on the chat agrees. Island Sisters, welcome. Nice to see Island Sisters. Even Habs and Spice Kitchen says, I was thinking the same thing. She has such a beautiful smile. Such a beautiful smile.
And it's not from
like
Turkey. It's natural. It's not from Turkey.
Did you just go there? Guys, did you hear what she just said? That the smile is not from Turkey. Those of you who know, you know. The smile is not from Turkey. The smile is from. The smile is natural. You are nasty, boy. You are nasty. Your lifestyle welcome. Your lifestyle welcome. And guys, once again, if you have not yet connected to the beautiful co-host Boitimelo Makinta, please click on the pinned link on top of my chat. It will take you to her channel. We are multi-streaming. The live stream is happening both on my channel and her channel. I actually urge you to go and watch the live stream from her channel because she needs the WH. She needs the WH. I am just having an amazing time talking to a very beautiful woman on the live stream. So you guys, you can jump on the other side and go give her that particular support. Go give her that support that we can get her towards the finish line. Theo's Lifestyle is saying hi to me. Thank you so much, Theo's Lifestyle. Nice to see you, sis. Thank you so much for popping in. Looking gorgeous as always, Boiti from Theo's Lifestyle. David Ant is asking something. Let us get this out of the way. Great smile, Boiti. She must not like okra. What is your opinion on okra, Boiti? What is your opinion on okra?
Well, not.
Yo, Goga, I've heard a lot about okra actually, and
Mama.
I don't know. I've always been. I don't know. What's my opinion?
Be very careful on what you say next.
Mama,
What do you mean you don't know?
Mama, this Vaseline stops bleeding.
That's why I'm pulling back. Can you see? I'm like, hey, no.
No.
Let me not say it.
What have you had? What have you had about okra? We want to know. Rosemar, nice to see you, Rosemar. Precious Diaries, nice to see you. What have you had about okra that you don't know? Just answer it so that we can get it out of the way.
I have not heard anything about okra. I just know there's an island that was named after okra. That's all I know.
Okay. Okra Island is amazing. Okra Island is amazing. I'm glad we know about Okra Island.
It's beautiful.
David is a tie. David is a tie. She knows when she comes to the president's kingdom. She knows how to be politically correct. She knows how to be politically correct. Boiti, what made you join? You said something very nice in your introduction that you are a full-time, you are a single mother, but you're also a full-time, you're also a full-time employee who works in the corporate space, 9 to 5. Then you are raising. You're also a parent. You are a special needs parent, and you also now are a YouTuber. That is the latest hat you are wearing. What inspired you to come onto this crazy space that it's called YouTube? I'm just curious.
Goga, a few years back, my YouTube channel is actually very old. I think I started in 2017 or so. So I just started it, just to watch other people's content and so forth. And then I think it was 2022, 2023. There was a lady that I did an interview with. She had a YouTube channel, and then she was like, "No, please just take it serious." I tried, but it didn't work out.
Mama,
It didn't work out.
This dress is too long for Dracula to stand.
Okay, so, and then the other time I was on YouTube watching Normal, I came across Wendy. There's a YouTuber called Wendy. And then from there, I'm like, okay, let me just... Yes, Wendy. I said, let me join her live and see. I'm sorry, I'm getting louder because... Yeah.
Oh, we can hear. I think everybody can hear Boiti, right? Just confirm for me if you can hear her. Just raise your hand.
Okay, my baby.
Just raise your hand if you can hear Boiti. I think even me can hear you very well.
I'm gonna take these off.
Okay, my baby. Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
And Princess Gomo, I hope you'll be singing for us shortly. We'll be waiting.
Goga says he likes your dress. You mustn't take it off.
Cause
They say it's very pretty.
it's
Very
too
pretty,
short.
princess. It's very pretty. I love it.
Okay, but they love it, ne? Wait, they love it.
I couldn't.
Okay. So yeah, I went to Wendy, and then I remember when I got there, Wendy was like, "Do you have a channel?" And I was like, "Yes, I have a channel." And then from there on, she got people to subscribe to me. I think by then I had 10 or 11 subscribers.
Yeah.
People started subscribing, and then from there on, she introduced me to a whole lot of people, and yeah, the rest was history. So that's how I got to it. But the main objective was for the awareness and all of that, for my channel. But I was very skeptical. I was scared about it, thinking, hey, okay, maybe not. But then now that she has, I think she helped me. Yeah, so that's how I got here, Goga. It's Wendy.
I love that. How was your first experience when you clicked that button upload? The first time you clicked that button upload to have a new video uploaded on the platform. What was that feeling like? Because we can be on YouTube, but then maybe uploading content takes like so much time. What was that experience like when you clicked upload for the first time?
It's like people in the community always say that when you upload, you say a small prayer. You pray for copyright. You pray that let people, at least 2 people like this video. So I was very anxious, and I wanted to delete immediately after uploading.
Yeah.
And I kept on checking Goga if everything was okay, but no, it was a feeling that I still can't describe it. It was something else.
Right. And what has been the most I know you've uploaded just a couple of videos, but what has been the most powerful I think response, or maybe what has been the most powerful comment that you've ever received from your audience? Like one of those things. And I'm coming to that shortly, why I'm asking these questions this early.
To be honest, I get a lot. I think most people have watched my get to know me videos, and so I think the recent one, it was, I think, from House of Carol. She was just complimenting me on how I'm a good mother and how I also take care of myself, and how she loves the balance. So that is something that I actually like that comment, because it's not a lot of people that understands, just because you're a special needs parent, they expect you to be hiding your child. There's a lot of stigma around it. So that was the greatest comment I've gotten in a while, actually. Yeah.
I love that, and that now comes to why I was asking you this question. So, single mom, special needs parent, full-time employee, works 9 to 5, YouTuber par excellence on Autism 101. And one of the things I was watching one of your videos, the sit down where you are talking about get to know me video. I think it was like about 30 minutes, and I remember I was playing that video and I was editing behind the scenes. And one of the things you said is how your life has been a roller coaster, but here we are. How do you find balance between all these things? Because I've spoken to differently abled people on this Sunday service. I've spoken to I've spoken to people who have people are living, people need a lot of assistance, and they're still able to do all these amazing things. How do you stay sane, woman? How do you stay sane, woman, and still be able to bring your radiant smile to all these people who are like supporting you?
Goga, I don't. Honestly, I don't. But it's like I always say, I do my best and let God handle the rest. I think most of the times I get my strength from prayer. Honestly, I get my strength from prayer, because it gets it's a lot. It gets to be a lot, a whole lot. But for some reason, I still find a balance. And like I say, I'm a full-time, meaning I don't have any help. if I need help, I need to call somebody. It's not like there's somebody that I can just say, let me take a walk, please stay with her. I can't do that. So it's me with her full time, through her ups and downs, through whatever is happening at that moment. So I have to always remember to bring myself to and know what's the most important thing, which is I need to make her fine so that I can also be fine, or I must be fine so that she can fit off that. Do you understand it's that. But for some reason I am coping, Goga. For some reason, life is going on. Life is going on. And I don't think I would want to have it any other way, honestly speaking, because
Wow.
I am most people will tell you that I am, I like boundaries as a person, ne? But when it comes to the people that I love, I hold you so close to me. So imagine the person that I gave birth to. Like, that is I don't trust anybody with my child, but I learned sometimes to say, you know what, okay, 2 hours, 1 hour. But yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I don't think if there could be or could have been an addition, I would have gotten to where I am now. So yeah.
I love that. So so Princess Como is 9 years old right now. And 9 years old, and this is quite a good age because she's almost turning 10. Talk to us about the diagnosis. When did you find out? When did you find out? What was that experience like? Did you get any form of support? At that when you found out about the diagnosis. I am very curious also about the when you found out. Was there like sometimes when you find out something and you are trying to trace. Is this something that was in my family, or is this something that was in the father's family, or things like that? What are those initial kind of when you found out about the diagnosis, what was that experience like to somebody who does not know, or maybe just
It's gonna
who
be
may
a lengthy answer, ne? And I hope
we
my
don't
network will not fail me on this one.
we are here, guys. Guys, sip your
Okay,
coffee. There's
so
somebody called sip your
Princess,
coffee on. There's somebody called sip
can you
your
hear me,
coffee
Goga?
on your live stream. So I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, so I had Princess in 2016, right? I had Princess in 2016. Princess pregnancy journey, everything was what they call normal. No complications, nothing hectic. She met all the milestones. Walking at the right time, the talking, like baby talk. Those milestones, she met that. It was when Princess turned 2, now that we're expecting her to speak in full sentences, where it became a bit of a problem. She could hear when you talk to her, she could do as you say, but she could not respond in a full sentence. And then also the tantrums, Princess's tantrums at 2 years old, she could bring down the house, like completely bring down the house. I remember I used to have I have a friend, Kuma, who used to do home cell at her place, and Kuma would always say, "No man, leave her, she's a child. Leave her, she's a child." But oh my gosh, like when she starts, she would not finish. And then it wasn't until when she was excuse my baby.
Mosquito bite.
When she was 3 years old, we went home, I think for a funeral, Hammanskraal for a funeral or something. And then a family member told my dad, it's like, has she been, checked? Did they take her for,
I got my blood.
excuse me, for anything like that, like to get diagnosis and so forth. So to me at that time, I'm like, what diagnosis? Because she's seeing a pediatrician regularly,
So this
we still go for the immunization and all seems to be well with her. Every time I go there, her weight and all of that. But then, okay, I was like, okay, let me get a second opinion.
squeedy.
I went to see another pediatrician.
Squeedy, 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 squeedy.
Okay, when I went to see the second opinion, please go sit down. Okay, let me finish here. Please go.
You will
Thank
order. You will order me chicken.
Yes, I will. So the second pediatrician gave me a few assignments. So she checked her, I remember, and all of that. And then she gave me a few assignments for me to take her to an optometrist, to get her glasses, to take her to a speech therapist, and then to also take her for audio something, right? Okay, which I did. She got glasses, she got all of that. And then when I took her to that audio, whatever, they requested for her to go for a brain scan, right? And then that's where I got uneasy. I was like, oh my gosh, no. When they explained the whole procedure to me, I was like, no, I can't let them do that to my child. So I think a week prior, I had seen a colleague of mine had posted something on her WhatsApp about a neurodevelopmental practitioner. I had took a screenshot from that. So that's when we were supposed to go. I think the second day or the second week, I can't remember the dates actually, but we had already booked for her to go for that brain scan, right? But I was so uneasy. I didn't really want to do it. So I contacted the neurologist, who gave us the appointment for the exact date that she was supposed to go. So I canceled that. I took her to a neurologist, and then when we got there, that's where we got all the answers. That's where she explained to me how she had autism, how she had ADHD, and it can be hereditary. You can inherit it. Sometimes it's just one of those things that you cannot explain. So with me, I'm the kind of person that if you give me a problem, give me a solution, and then I'll deal with it after, after I get the solution. And then, we got all the answers. She referred her to a speech therapist. She referred her to an OT. And then that's where our life started now. We see her twice a year. And then speech and OT is weekly. She sees them every week. So what was the other question again, Goga?
Yeah, so the other question was now like just, but I think you are very detailed. So you talked about the aspect of being hereditary. Did you, because as a parent, if you get that kind of diagnosis, you want to start knowing, is it from my side of the family or is it from the father's side of the family? So how did you navigate that? Because I'm sure it can be very sensitive.
Honestly speaking, at the beginning, like I'm saying, I just wanted to get my child help. That didn't matter to me. I didn't even, and the minute I had autism, ADHD, I was staring at a neurologist and she was like, why are you so calm? I'm like, because I'm waiting for you to tell me what then? What are we doing now? Now that we know
Solution.
she has, just like, most parents break down, but I'm like, how can I break down over something I don't know? Like, I don't know what is this. I don't know. So I need to find out how are we going to help her so that, maybe I'll break down after. But for now, I need to find out how are we going to get my child fine, right? So when it comes to both families, my grandmother has dementia. My grandmother is 86, 87 now. So she has dementia. And then from the dad's side, there's a lot of mental illness that side. Even her dad's mom also has some mental whatever thingy. So it's both sides, it's both sides. But I only found that, I think last year or the year before, because it didn't really matter. It doesn't really matter to me. Yeah. I just wanted to get my child the help she needed.
She's 4 years old. She's seen a lot of specialists. A lot is going on here. You are working. You're a single mother. Any form of support from the family, and also you're trying to understand you're trying to understand the diagnosis, because it's not every day, especially people from our community, we will never understand. What do you mean the child has ADHD? What do you mean the child
Yes.
is autistic? So you also have
Mhm.
that crisis of trying to understand what this diagnosis is. Probably you are reading so much as well, in addition to what the doctors are telling you. I'm sure you are trying to like do your own further research just to find out what life is going to be like this. Did you get any form of support, even from family, even from, I don't know, colleagues or somebody other than the specialists?
Okay, so number one, going to a point about research, and that is a bad idea. Do not go to Google and Google. Don't Google. If you are suspecting there's something wrong with you or your child, do not go to Google, because I also went to Google and Google was like, no, Google was like, it's just a child growing. So do not Google. If you are suspecting, rather find a specialist. Nowadays, I've seen that after giving birth, they, refer parents to OT, and OT is always the best. OT will tell you everything you need,
Mm.
So when it comes to support with me,
Mom, I just want to be a teenager. I want to grow up.
in next year, you'll be a teenager, ne?
Like the teenager voice.
You'll be like that. Okay, so support. I have full support. Okay, it started with me, because remember, I just found out I don't know what this thing is and so forth. So the neurologist did refer me to Autism South Africa. That's where I went for counseling, and where it was explained further to me on what it was, and the support and the kind of schools and so forth. Family, yes, I do get. I can call anytime, but like I'm saying, it's not all the time. No, I can spend years not seeing my family. But I know a phone call. They are a phone call away. Colleagues, my colleagues, I don't think they know much, but they are aware now. They know I'm an autistic mom, but I don't think they get it fully on what is this whole thing. The management, I get support. I do get full support whenever I need time off, or I need. They understand by now. They actually get, because that's another point as well. As a parent, you need to disclose. You need to be as honest as possible everywhere, friends, family, work, anybody that you interact with, or you need to be transparent and let them know of what is happening, so that they can support you whenever you need that. So I think that is one thing, again, that works to my advantage. As much as I'm not the kind of a person that likes to take advantage of people. I don't like asking for help. I don't like, I know, but I know I have that should I need it. Yeah, because everybody knows.
Yeah. Mainly who is watching us from Italy, and this is another beautiful lady from Italy. You can see what she's telling us. Four of my children have autism and ADHD. Now, to a person, and this I'm speaking on my own behalf, because I think I'm also ignorant a bit. To somebody who does not understand what autism is, just explain to us like we are a 5-year-old.
Let me read about that, because I don't want to get into trouble. But yes, from what I'm gonna read, you're gonna see bits of it from what just happened with Princess. So it will tell you, like, you will automatically identify. So with I'm a bit
Yes, and I think everybody
autism, also known as
Hold on. Let me just see whether okay, you have before you go there to the Tandeka is asking you, I'm not so sure whether you touched on this. Which one was diagnosed first between autism and ADHD? That's actually, I think that's a great question, and then you can now explain. You can now tell us what this is.
Oh, remember I told you when she was booked for the brain scan,
Yeah.
I went to the neurologist. I did mention that that's where she was diagnosed with autism and ADHD. So from the same person.
Okay. I will ask. I will
Yes.
reserve my.
At the same
I will.
time.
I will reserve my questions for later because I want to know how those things exist at the same time. Yet I always just hear there are people who are just autistic and there are people who are just. I do have a client who is ADHD,
Yes.
and you know that's I never knew that they can happen at the same time. But anyway, I will ask that later. So
At the
carry
same
on.
time.
Yeah.
You know, Goga, most, like I'm saying, I took her to a pediatrician. They could not, they could not identify it. So it needs a specialist.
Okay.
It needs a specialist, either a speech therapist or an OT. I feel like they have more knowledge when it comes to this than, So with me, at least I took her straight to the neurodevelopmental practitioner. So she is more advanced when it comes to such. And I think she also mentioned that she has both as well. So she knows exactly what it is.
Right.
So that's how you need a specialist. You can't just get it diagnosed by anybody.
Actually, Gwen, Stacy.
Okay, mainly I'm guided. Manenze, nice to see you, Manenze. I will give a chance now to Boiti to just explain to us because I know everybody on the chat is like, yeah, Goga, can you let her break it down for us? So over to you, Boiti.
Okay, so autism, known as ASD, it's autism spectrum disorder, which is a condition related to brain development that impacts how a person perceives and socializes with others, right? Causing problems in social interactions and communication. So initially with me, when she got diagnosed, I thought they had said there was parts of a brain that didn't develop, only to find out, no, the brain is fully developed. It's just there's a part that cannot absorb information, or it's not as active as the normal people's. Yes, so that is autism, right? But Homo does not have a problem with socializing, as you see. Homo is bubbly, and I think that's where the ADHD part comes in. So I'm just gonna read the ADHD part. ADHD, also known as attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, is one of the most common mental disorders affecting children. Symptoms of ADHD include inattention, right? Not being able to keep focus. I'm sure you saw that from Princess. Princess is taking medication for her to focus, but it only works for, it works and then it works. So, and then hyperactivity. I think that one we saw. Hyperactivity, excess movement that is not fitting to the setting, and then and impulsivity. Impulsivity.
English did not
Oh my gosh, Goga. Has the acts that occur in moments without thought. So in all of this, I'm sure if you had been paying attention, you would have noticed all of this from Princess. So mostly it's a mental disorder, but most parents, they don't, it's a mental illness. The bottom line is it is a mental illness because the brain is not functioning the way it's supposed to. A lot of things that are so-called normal, I'll keep on saying normal because lack of a better word, they have to be taught. You have to teach a person that how to bath, how to talk, how to, all of that, speaking, behaving, and all of that, they have to be taught how to do the things that would say normal people, it comes natural to them.
let me ask for a clarification because I think this is the first time I'm hearing the word spectrum in autism. And spectrum sometimes means that it can't be the same in everybody. It can be different people can be having very different ways in how they perceive things. Uh, when you mention the word spectrum, um, you know, uh, I totally got the ADHD now when you're explaining the hyperactivity. I could tell that from the from Princess. But how would you perceive like autism? Like what does that look like in your day-to-day life with her?
The
I'm
problem
sorry,
with Princess,
I'm
remember,
coming.
she has both.
Yes, so, considering she has both, so I'm just looking at the autistic side of things because I could get the ADHD, but in case that there's somebody who does not know how that manifests itself, what is your experience when it comes to autism with her? Like, what does that look like in a very simple way? Somebody wants to understand. Hey, Juba.
So the autism part with
Wait, Boiti, we are losing you. We are
it's
losing.
like I'm saying, it's difficult with Princess because she has. Remember here they.
Wait, Boiti, we
Am
are
I
losing
here?
you.
Goga, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. You are breaking a bit, but I can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, you are clear now.
So the question is the ADHD, the autism in her.
Yes.
Okay, so it's a bit tricky with Princess because she has both, right? And in a way, they contradict each other. Because if you remember, autism, it says it's difficult to socialize, they cause problems and social interactions and communication. So the only thing that I could link to autism when it comes to her, I would say it was the communication part, because remember she had problem with her speech, right? Interacting, Princess is a bubbly person. She loves people. She's very compassionate. Princess can do something and then she will apologize for it. You understand? A lot of people say kids with autism don't do that. They don't have that. But with her, she does. She does. So I would say the only thing I would say is it was the socializing when she was young and at when she started school. But remember, she was at a mainstream school. So she in the beginning she had a problem making friends, and yeah. So I would say that part. But now that she's growing, the autism part, I would just say the speech. The rest we are okay.
Very curious question about schooling. I'm so glad everybody's saying on the chat how they are learning. If you have not connected to Boiti, please click on the pinned link on top of my chat. It will take you to her live stream so that you can be able to connect to her. This is where we've sent everybody. So go and watch the live stream from there and give her a thumbs up. And you can ask any questions that you have for this beautiful lady with us on the screen. Simone TV says, wow, this mom motivates me to carry on as a mom of a special child. Look at you already inspiring people there.
Wow.
Yeah, Manenze says, we are learning a lot. We are learning a lot and deserve this.
Wow.
I like that.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm glad that
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear that the lessons have been done. So if you have any questions you want to ask Boiti, feel free to ask them on the chat. We are learning, and this is the reason I wanted to host her at the Sunday service, because I said, and I always tell you guys,
I'm not Anya.
Okay.
if I don't understand something, if I don't know something, I'm always one person who is very curious.
I'm not
And
Anya.
sometimes I always say the resource is literally here. The resource is literally here with us. And that is why it's crucial to always bring in people who have a lived experience with some of the things you want to understand. because they will actually help you understand it. And now I like how Boit is breaking it down so nicely. I think I can actually now tie 1 and 2 together.
Goga, am I
in
the
this-
one who lost you now?
I'm here. I'm here. Everybody can hear me. I think I'm just like, can you hear me now? I think it's probably
Oh,
I'm here.
I think it's my network. I don't know.
Yeah, no worries. So
Okay.
yeah. So in case you have any question you want to ask, in case you have any clarification you want to share, feel free to drop it on the chat. I'll be able to bring it up to the co-host. Service family, nice to see you. Lovett Sport, welcome. Lovett, yesterday you did a live stream and then you decided to end prematurely. I was there, I even shared you out before you deleted the live stream. But welcome, Lovett. Welcome, Lovett. Okay, so Simon TV is asking you a question. What age did your daughter start talking in full sentences?
Oh, okay. So that is the part. Remember, I think I skipped that part because remember I did mention that was the main thing that worried me, her speech. So I started taking her for speech therapy when she was 4, after she got her diagnosis. So maybe I would say a month or 2, that's when her speech started, developing. She would speak in sentences. You see the difference. So yeah, around 4, that's when she started making the sentence. But she was still, what can I say? You could tell that she's still learning, You could tell that she was still learning, but it was better than when she had initially started, because by then it was just 1 word or 2 words or pointing. So once you started speech therapy, that's when she that's when she could put sentences together, even though maybe 2 or 3 words, 4 words, and it went on from there. I think when she was 6, that's when the talking fully. 7, 8, that's when the English was out now. Last year 8, that's when she now excelled in talking and understanding herself, I think.
All right, I like that. Sindisiwe Kunene, welcome Sindisiwe MC. Sindisiwe says, I'm just proud of Boiti and the daily, and she handles it daily with grace, awesomeness. That is just Sindisiwe giving you a compliment. Manenze says, I don't have much questions. I just want to encourage her the good job she's doing. And then Tandeka is telling us April is recognized as Autism Awareness Month, and specifically April 2nd is designated as World Autism Awareness Day. Wow, you see, thank you for telling us that, Tandeka. Now we know something. Speaking of what Tandeka is saying about the World Autism Day, you said something about Autism South Africa. And I was going to ask, I was very curious about that, because what was that experience like? Because it looks like a great space to help, let's say new parents who just discovered that kind of diagnosis on their kids. What was that experience like? Is it a government outfit, or is it like a non-governmental organization? What is Autism SA, and what was your experience interacting with them?
Goga, I'm not sure. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know that you got my
network.
question.
I don't know what's happening.
Did you?
Yeah, I did. So
Okay.
Autism South Africa is a government. It's a government. So it helps a lot of people. It's just with South Africans, we know our government. It took me a while to even get an appointment there. And when I finally got an appointment, I think I was in the queue for I don't know. I remember that day I had to go and renew my driver's license. I had booked at the traffic department, and oh wow.
Yeah.
But all I can say, it was worth it, because I got somebody that had knowledge, that was willing to, counsel me, tell me, hear me out, make me understand. And I think it's a great initiative. Autism South Africa, it supports a lot of special needs parents. You just need the patient. You know, you need the patience to understand that, yeah, government is involved, and that lady might cancel you 5 times before you actually meet her. But she's great at what she does. She is great at what she does.
All right. Let me hey, there's a question here you have been asked by Dean from Jamaica. It's a bit sensitive, but you can choose to you can make a decision. There's a question. Yes. Is this okay, or it's entirely up to you? So.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay. So we lost Homo's dad. Homo's dad passed away when she was...
Just hold on. Yes. Before you respond, Dean is blind, so I'm just going to read the question loudly so that he knows that you are answering the question. So Dean is asking, how does your daughter's father contribute to the child? So at least, Dean, I'm asking your question now. Boit is going to answer your question. Okay. Over to you, Boit.
Should I be loud also? Because that's not a problem for me. That's not a problem.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Dean can hear you now. I just wanted to highlight for Dean that I've
highlighted. So, Homo's dad passed on. We lost him when she was a year old.
Wait. Wait, hold on. We lost you there for a bit. We lost internet. Okay. Just repeat what you said.
Am I back? Hey, this
yes, you're now back.
Weapon for today.
You're now back.
Okay. So Homo's dad passed away when she was a year old.
Oh no.
Before she even got diagnosed. So he passed on.
My condolences.
He got complications, and yes. So it's just been the two of us ever since then.
Yes.
Wow. Dean, I hope you've gotten the answer. Thank you so much for asking that question. I appreciate it. And then I see Cheese View. Welcome, Cheese View. Thank you so much for coming in, Chi. Anastasia, blessed I see you. Anastasia, blessed I see you. Anastasia, blessed I see you. Manenze says, continue with a good heart. Thank you so much for that. Everybody is saying, so sorry for that. So sorry for that. So sorry for that. Yes. It can be a bit heavy. 1 year. Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah. So it's been 8 years. 8 years.
No, 8. So that's literally when she had been born.
Yeah, a year. Yeah. She was a year. Exactly a year old.
Exactly a year old. Okay. Let us talk about schooling. And you talked during the introduction. You were telling us about how you had to move up from mainstream to maybe a different school. I'm very curious about your daughter's interactions with other kids in the school. Are you that parent who gets called by the teachers and then they're having these meetings with you like, Mama, we need to speak to you about your daughter? What has been experience, especially in school and interaction with other kids? And what informed your decision to move up from mainstream to a different school?
So, like I mentioned before, with Homo, it's a bit tricky. Remember, she has both autism and ADHD, and I feel she falls more on the ADHD part than the autism part. So it's easy for you to miss that she has autism, right? I initially took her to a mainstream school mostly because of finances. Private, remedial schools are very expensive. So at the time, I got her into a very nice, it was a very good school. It was a good school. And she never had, and I never had any problems, Instead, they were helping me when it comes to her studying and So now the problem would be the beginning of the year. Remember the beginning of the year, she's adjusting, she's getting used to the new people, the new teacher, all of that. So it took her longer to adjust it takes her longer to adjust to new things or new ways of doing things or new people. It takes her a while. So usually the beginning of the year would be a problem, but at the end of the year, she's passing with flying colors. She's doing great, everything, So I think that was the main thing that made them keep her at the school also, that, you know what, yes, she struggles, but she conquers at the end, She does great at the end. She was there from grade R, grade 1, grade 2. She was there for 3 years at the mainstream school. My problem with the mainstream school, number one, is the fact that, like I'm saying, it wasn't easy for her to make friends, and it was becoming now a problem that she's growing. She's noticing things, She would say things like, "Mama, I'm different. I'm not like them. I'm not," things like that. So I felt that I don't want that for her, because I feel like that's a stage where bullying starts, mean girl starts. So even though it was a good school, I felt like those are the things that they could not,
pick up easier.
Not even pick up, I think protect her from, because they're not always there. Yeah. So last year she just started acting up and she was like, "Hey mama, I don't want this school anymore. I don't." So now I had to just pick up my socks and get her into a remedial school. And the funny part is, I was talking to this other lady I do a home cell with the other day. I was telling her, I was like, I remember when I moved here, I initially loved the school. I loved this school with all my heart. And because I couldn't afford it, I remember every time I'd pass there, my heart would break. And I would come home, pray about it, like all the time. And remember, the school is like 5 minutes away from me. So all the time I see the school. There's no way I can say I'm going to the shops, I'm not going to see the school. So that pushed me, I guess, her coming back and saying, "I don't want to go to that school anymore." I had to get into that school, and I can tell you it's only been month 3, but it's the best decision I've ever made. The best decision I've ever made when it comes to her. She loves school. She has friends. She is being catered for according to her needs, according to her strengths. Wherever she's, lacking, they are building her. It's just, it's perfect for her, I can say. It's a perfect school for her. So it was the best decision, even though, hey, wow.
Imagine.
Yes.
Are there,
So now
are
I
there,
can say settled. We are settled at the school because it goes up to grade 12, and I pray that she'll be there until then.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
Amen.
Captain Kirk, nice to see you. Wendy is here, by the way. We were just talking about you, Wendy. We were just talking about you. Wendy is here. Captain Kirk, nice to see you. I see, who did I not say hi to? Okay, I think there's a very beautiful comment here by Nancy.
Go and put a plaster.
Mama, I'm healing my wounds.
Go and get a plaster.
I'm so happy for my homo. That is from Wendy. Wendy. Boiti, you are giving hope to mothers who think they are alone. Big up to yourself from Manenze. Wendy is asking, what were you saying about me? No, I was just asking about how she got onto YouTube, and your name came up. Your name came up as one of the people who made her meet a lot of people. Good things. Wendy, there were no receipts. Wendy, there were no receipts. I know you're just looking for receipts. There were no receipts. It was just a good normal conversation. Boiti, let's talk about routines. What are some of the routines that you have to you've had to adjust, for your daughter? Because I'm sure even her routines cannot be the same let's say, for lack of a better word, a normal child. There are certain things Princess loves doing that, there are certain things other normal kids you probably see from your friends they like doing, but your daughter will never enjoy doing that kind of stuff. So what are some of the routines you've tweaked to just make her cope And what are some of the, when you look, like, I like what you said earlier, when she was getting anxious and trying to, because now it's been very quiet for like over the last 20 minutes, been very quiet, and I'm already seeing those differences. So meaning either the anxiety has gone down, or maybe she's busy doing something, or I don't know. But I notice you are like very alert because you are checking. You have this look, even when you're on the right live stream, you're just trying to keep tabs to make sure that you're aware of what she's doing. Um, are there any particular special routines that you had to like make up, pick up when it comes to things like you know, like you're an African mother, it comes naturally. You have to give a kid instructions. Go get me this, go do this, go do this, go do this. Instructions on things to do around the house. Go clean up your room. Go remove your shoes from the door. This kind of things we tell kids. What does that look like for Princess?
Mama, not your Valentine's.
Remember, Princess is a walking tornado. She's a walking tornado, and Princess is growing. And this growing princess is a feisty one. I don't want to lie. I don't know what I was expecting. I think the minute they said she has autism and ADHD, I was expecting her to always be,
Yeah.
I was not ready for the 8-year-old, 9-year-old that I'm getting now. Wow.
Ghosty.
Goga, I'm not a routine person myself, and my daughter hates routine. She does not want routine. I've tried, because I see a lot of special needs parents would say, write on the board, write on the kitchen, they must do this and that. No, she wants to do her own thing in her own time, and that's where I have peace in my house. So
I love that. I love that. Can you say I like that? I like that statement.
Because should anything be the other way, it's World War, and World War is not welcome in my house. So I let her, she has.
I like this.
She's just a wonderful person. My daughter is the greatest person I think I've ever met in my life, because of not only she's so smart, she's feisty, she loves all these beautiful things, all the things that they said she couldn't do. She's excelling at them. I've realized later. Yeah, like she likes to cook. She wants to clean. She wants, in her time. Don't tell her to cook. Don't tell her to clean. Let her do it, and she does. I suffer from anxiety myself. So most of the times when we are around people, we tend to clash, because I think when I'm around people, I forget that you are dealing with an independent person. You can't tell this person what to do. So the minute I try to say, don't swim, don't do whatever, don't do it, it becomes a clash. That how dare you tell me not to do what I want to do. That only happens though when we are outside. I think mostly it's because of the stigmas as well. You just want to shelter your child, keep them close to you in case, in case. So
Mama, Benny is a bad
no,
boy.
man, I have a very independent human being that is so aware of herself. For her age, I feel like she's too aware of herself and her
Nice.
surroundings. And like I'm saying, it's things that I was told that she would never be able to do. She would have to be taught to do. So hey, my life is full of wows. Hey, wow, big words all the time. Like
I love that. Guys, can you write that on? My life is full of wows. I love that statement. It's very powerful. It's very powerful. And she's very brilliant. Let's talk about conversations. Like when you are preparing for this live stream, and you are busy trying to set up the stream yard and everything, she was having a conversation with me. She was asking me about my kids, and I was like,
How?
it was very smart. Like I was like, this girl actually wants to know things about me. Like, so Goga, any kids? It was very fascinating just getting to know about that. Like, what conversations with her? What do those look like? Because I feel like she's too smart for her age. Because that conversation I think she was having with me off camera, I think I found it very fascinating.
oh man, that is that is why I'm saying my life is full of wow. Sometimes, at first I feel like this person I had to, do things for her, and then now it's like she's better than me. She's teaching me how to do some things. We do have conversations. Our conversations are usually about monsters and God and vampires and how she's a teenager and
Yeah.
how she wants money. People must give her money. She wants to be rich. It's those kind of conversations.
Yeah.
And how I must get a boyfriend because she wants to be a flower girl, and like all those. Those are our conversations, but we can have proper conversations where we reprimand each other in this house, because I always tell her, should mommy do something that you don't like, wait for it to come down and then
Oops. Boity, we lost you. Boity, we lost you for
oh my
a bit.
gosh, how am I back now?
Yes, you're back now. You're back now. You're back now.
Mama, I've grown in December.
Am I back, Goga?
Yes, you're back now. You're back now. We can hear you. You're back.
Okay.
Mama,
Yeah,
I'm
so
growing like
we
a
have that relationship where we can tell each other when we did each other wrong. And I always get it, hey? I always get it.
Mama, I'm growing like a teenager.
Yes, my baby.
Yes, I'm going to be in high school in transformation.
Yes, Angel.
Wow. All right. My life is full of wows.
This network.
Everybody's typing. No, we can hear you now. We can hear you now. You are good. My life is full of wows. My life is full of wows. My life is full of wows. Esti Mungai, nice to see you. Manenze saying she's so brave. Thank you for doing a great job. Natural Life with Althea, nice to see you, Althea. Thanks so much for coming in. Let me blind visionaire, that is the Dean White is telling you, listening to you, Mama, has made me aware that there is no better mother for this child and no better child for you. Continue doing your best. I love you for that. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. There are some questions I want to ask on the chat that have been asked. Boiti, are we good? Boiti, will the internet? Hey, this South Africa internet. Why are you trying to mess up my Sunday service?
And I can hear you and see you properly. I don't know what's happening.
Itchy.
Anyway,
Itchy.
you have some two questions.
Itchy.
The first question is by
Mama, where
Lerato.
is growing?
Yeah, Lerato is asking. Lerato is actually not asking, but saying. Lerato is saying, my uncle's child has autism, but we are not close to her because her mom and uncle divorced. I fear that once we get a chance to meet, we will struggle. What will you say to this? I think this is I'm sure you probably face this with your relatives. I'm sure sometimes your relatives do not know how to relate when they come to visit you or when you meet in these family events. I think this is the same thing like Lerato is asking. How would you advise somebody with the exact same concern? Because I'm sure your relatives go through the same motions.
That is the most amazing thing that I ever talk about, because when it comes to my family, Humo is a child. It's a child like every other child. All I can say is let the child be a child, because even with she's the first, the first child in the family to ever have special needs and so forth, but you could never even say. They treat her the same as each and every child. She has the best relationship with my father, my aunts, everybody. You could never say that there is, So I would say treat a child like a child. Let the child be a child. That's all. Don't put the label autism, whatever. No, let the child be the child.
I love that, Lerato. I hope that that has helped you. So don't fear. Just treat them as they are.
Yes,
Just treat them as they are.
just be an aunt. Be an aunt to the child. Let the child talk, whatever they say. Do like be an aunt.
Be an ant. Hey, that is powerful advice right there. Now, the second question is by Simone. Simone is watching us all the way from the United Kingdom. Simone is saying, uh, only if you're able to answer, Boiti, does your daughter use scripted language to speak? Meaning, does she use the phrases learned from her TV programs or our kids show to communicate?
My child goes to speech therapy. She sees a speech therapist once every week. So that is where she, she's learning all of this funny things that she's learning from a tablet. I don't know where she gets that from, but I pay for I pay for a professional to teach her how to speak properly, and they've done a perfect job when it comes to my daughter's speech. Yeah.
Okay. Nino and Flo,
I
nice to see you. Yeah.
I do recommend it.
Okay. Nino and Lo, nice to see you. Let me see that there's any comment that I've gotten from there. Cordelia is saying, that's why I moved to Atlanta, Georgia, Goga. The internet chased me out of that country. Like, she was just waiting for you to get internet problems for her to like slide this comment in. She just had to do it. Cordelia, why are you like this? Cordelia, why did you have to hijack this moment? Why did you have to hijack this moment, Cordelia? Cordelia had to hijack this moment to talk about how she moved to Atlanta, Georgia.
Cordelia, the international.
Anyway, we agreed. We said when you see Cordelia in the streets of Braamfontein in Joburg, and she told you she's in Georgia, just believe that she's in Georgia. Don't ask any further questions like, but I saw you in Bram. Don't ask those questions.
We don't even see her. If you see her, you don't see her.
Pretend like she's not in those streets of Johannesburg, but she's actually in Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my goodness, World of Ragas just gifted us some few memberships. Let me give my co-host a chance to thank World of Ragas for gifting 5 Goga memberships. Let me see who the recipients are. The recipients are Wild Bunch, congratulations. Big Chill, congratulations. Nice Joyce, congratulations. Jamaican Queen Lifestyle, congratulations. Esti Mungai, congratulations on getting a gift from the World of Ragas. You're now a Dragon member. Congratulations to all the recipients of that gift from the World of Ragas. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ragas, brother. Father Ragas, thank you so much for the blessings. I don't take it for granted. And thank you so much as well for the super chat. Thank you so much as well for the super chat, the offerings. Leave me. No, don't leave me. We accept these blessings. And before Boiti gives you her special thanks, let me play for you the water for the super chats and the memberships. I'm going to play the memberships to all the winners. May your pot brim in abundance. And to all the 5 new members in Tribe Goga, this is for you. I think I've named all of you. Congratulations on winning that membership. This is for all of you. Okay, we have already paid our bills, and we keep paying our bills because Princess has said that we need money. I need those blessings as well. So we accept offerings. If you know you're a YouTuber, all the YouTubers who are monetized have been paid this week. I know you have money in your bank account. Bring those offers. I need those super chats. In all YouTubers who are monetized and they got their threshold, I know you are paid. this week. I know I have that information. I have the email, I have receipts, and I'm announcing to anybody else here who is not monetized. If you see a YouTuber who has dollar signs and super chats on their channel, just know that they are rich this week. We want the blessings. Bring those blessings.
Bless those.
Yeah. Boiti, could you thank our super chatter? I want to hear how you normally thank people as we prepare to be monetized. I want to see how you'd be thanking people.
Oh, Ragas, the Ragalicious, the Rag. Thank you so much for the blessings, my Raga. May there be more where that came from so that you can keep on blessing us. Thank you so much, Ragalicious.
I love that. I love that. I love that. Mega Big Ben, welcome, brother. And also to let me add to the Raga Raga blessing. Thank you so much, World of Ragas, for the beautiful video you did. I didn't expect that. I never saw it coming. People rarely get to do videos about me. So it was such a surprise. I was so shocked when I saw a notification and I was tagged in and I was the thumbnail.
Wow.
I feel very famous. I did not know that I can be content. The fact that I'm now content means I've made it. I have made it on this whitey street. I am content. So thank you so much, Waldo Bragas, for that beautiful video that you did. You're most welcome, and I don't take it for granted. It was such an honor. I wish I could have gotten those better color hues, but thank you so much for that. Beautiful. Yeah, guys, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go watch that video that the World of Bragas dropped on Friday. It explains what I'm talking about. If you have any question that you want to, if you are Anastasia Lagos Raid, Anastasia, you are still in the building. Anastasia, Lagos was just chilling there. Look at what Ragas is typing there. Lagos will vote. Look at what Ragas is typing on top of the chat. Whatever you do, that information is entirely up to you. I will leave it at that. Let me ask something, Boiti. She's going to be an amazing, beautiful girl. What are Princess's hobbies? Like, what are her hobbies? What are the things she's leaning more towards? Games. Yeah.
Princess loves to sing and dance all day, every day, singing and dancing. Other things, she would say she wants to do sports, but singing and dancing, Princess, that's where she wants to be.
Singing and dancing. Wow. Singing and dancing.
Are you
in the future you'll have to deal with this girl? Be ready to be a manager, be ready to be the future is very bright.
It is, Shame, it is.
It's very bright. Let us talk about stigma around having special needs child, because especially in this side of the world, in developed countries, it's not really a problem. You see, like I like when Mainly was talking about her 4 kids having ADHD and autism, she said it like it's not such a big deal. But for most of us here, especially in Africa, we are like, sometimes we don't say it, sometimes it just comes out, we're like, oh my God, like there's a way we react, and that fuels the stigma. And one thing I like you said earlier on at the interview was, guys, I had to tell my boss because I need the support. There are days I may not need to there are days I may not have to work because I have to deal with my daughter. So one of the things you have to intentionally do is inform people, everybody who needed to know that you are a special needs parent. How do you handle this? But even as a special needs parent, you still live in a continent, and you even live in a country where stigma is still very rampant, this side of the world. Sometimes it's because of ignorance, and that is why you are like really doing this. You are sensitizing us. How do you handle stigma in the forms it presents itself, especially for you as a mother who is trying to spread awareness on autism?
Goga, I think at the end of the day, I do what's in the best interest of my child. Stigma is there, but at the end of the day, we have this to deal with. So stigma, we only see stigma there and there when we go out there, and it's not really, but there are those people that will try you. There are those people that don't know how to mind their business. So that's where it gets tricky.
Mm.
I find, like you're saying, in our continent, a lot of parents or people are still not comfortable enough to have chats about such, you know.
Yeah.
I've been in groups that I had to leave to, to choose my peace, because you are there and you are finding parents that still want to hide their kids, that still don't want, to take their kids to places because of how people are going to react or what people are going to say.
Mm.
It's, to me, it made me uncomfortable. It made me so uncomfortable. So most groups I left because of that, and the fact that it's like you are blaming the child for this. You're blaming the child that you lost your husband. You're blaming the child that,
Yeah.
and I feel like that all boils down to stigma. What are people gonna say? What, because I know with myself, around the people, my people, it's always people don't understand it, but the first thing they'll be like, did you take them to a traditional healer? Did you
Yes.
take her for prayers? Did you go and do a traditional
Did
7th
you
day
go?
at home for her?
Did you go to the
Did you slaughter
sangoma?
something?
Yes.
Exactly. Did you slaughter something for her? Did you speak to the ancestors? And it's disheartening, but it's like I'm saying, for me, my daughter first, my daughter first, and then the rest will follow. I entertain some of them. I entertain even the people that believe that autism or ADHD is curable. There are people that actually believe that kids outgrow autism and ADHD. I've had doctors that actually would say that to me, that she will outgrow it. No, a child grows up to be an autistic adult, an adult with ADHD. That is the reality. That's why the first step to everything is acceptance. The minute you accept that my child, this is what I'm dealing with, even yourself sometimes, because most adults get diagnosed at a later stage, especially with ADHD. Accept that this is what God has entrusted me with, and it is what it is, but I have to find my way through it. Don't now be going around looking for solutions on how to cure a mental illness. How are you going to cure a child's brain? Like, you understand? So they grow to be independent. Because like I'm saying, they get to be taught how to do all these things. And it is possible for an autistic adult to grow up and live in a normal world and do normal people things, but it doesn't mean they have cured the autism out of the person. It doesn't mean the person is not autistic anymore, or they don't have ADHD anymore.
Oh,
Yes.
powerful. And thank you so much. Ragas is saying something very nice here. I needed to highlight it for you. Every parent should be proud of their kids. No kid is perfect, and neither are the parents. It's a family. It's family that counts, and you just stand together. What other people think, not important at all. Not important at all. Not important at all.
They won't even give you money for speech therapy. They won't even give you money for occupational therapy. But they have so much to say,
They won't give you money to your kid has to go and see a speech therapist every week. I mean,
thank you. They were, even for that sangoma they are suggesting, they won't give you money to go to that sangoma. So I've been labeled as stubborn, full of myself. Hey, I have a lot of labels to my head, but at the end of the day, I don't care a damn. It makes no difference in my life. It doesn't pay my bills. It does nothing.
Yeah. And I think that is why it's important to I think that's one of the reasons that you started your YouTube channel, just to you start you start breaking the ignorance one video at a time, one experience sharing at a time, because Most people have come to this Sunday service today and they had no idea what ADHD is, what autism is. They probably have now seen, so okay, so it's not like really, there's a way you're changing perceptions just out of your channel. And I think that goes to what you that goes a lot to explain the name of your channel. Simon TV says, yes, you're on point, ma'am. You make so much sense. We do appreciate that. Thank you so much for that. Hey, Red's Room, nice to see you, Red's Room. I see Red's Room on the other side of Boitimelo. Have the Spice says, yes, they will say God did not make anything imperfect. The ignorance, she's just agreeing. She's just agreeing there with you. Yes, and I like what she said, acceptance is the first step. Acceptance is the first step. Nino and Lo is asking a very important question. Thank you so much. Guys, I love it. I love it how you help me ask questions at the Sunday service, guys. What is something you wish more people understood about your experience raising a child with autism? And that is the title of this live stream, essentially. What is it that you wish people understood more based on your experience 9 years in this princess life, 9 years in your daughter's life? You can speak as an authority, as a mother. You are the one who is paying these bills. She has to see a specialist. You are the one who is paying school fees in a special school that she has to attend. You have all the authority and you are the one who has to deal with these crazy people who are trying to propagate stigma in the community. You are the one who has to deal with those looks you get from those people. You know them. What is that something, based on what Nino and Lo is asking, what is that one thing you wish more people understood based on your experience?
That they should just mind their business. If they minded their business, things will be so easier for me. Because I'm not trying to force my child onto you. I'm not trying to force our situation onto you. I just need for you to mind your business. Or if you are interested, show interest in a respectful manner, If you are really interested in knowing or understanding, come respectfully, I will, but I just wish people could mind their business and let me deal with what I'm dealing with. It's a lot on its own, The last thing you need is the advices, when a person gives you advice and you're like, oh, wow. That's the last thing we need. Let me be, let my child be. I'm doing my best, That's enough. That's more than enough. Oof. So mind your business, please.
That's heavy. That's really heavy. I'm very curious. Boichi, I'm very curious, and this is just because I love receipts. What are some of the pieces of advice people normally allegedly give you, especially the ones that can really be very hurtful? I'm just very curious because I know human beings are like that sometimes. But what are some of just give us examples to have an idea of the craziness you have to deal with on a day-to-day basis sometimes.
It's usually, I think. I think going back to stigma as well, most people believe my child is spoiled. Most people believe that I am too clingy to my child, or I give her everything she wants whenever she wants. We go back to being spoiled. So I always get advice that no, you must be, you must be strict when it comes to her. You must teach her how to, all of those ignorant advices, as you said. So I feel like the most common one is I must be strict with her. I really do not understand that, because as a parent, obviously your child knows wrong from right. That is what is important to me in my household. She knows when she's wrong, she knows when she's right. The rest, no, the rest is not that important. She knows how to respect people. She knows how to, when and how. That is what is important to me. The rest, that when we are at the shop, she's screaming for sweets or whatever, like that. Every child does that. So when it comes to mine, I spoil her too much. She's too spoiled. She gets what she wants. I must be strict with her.
Today I will do that thing.
You talk a lot about faith. you talked a lot about faith at the beginning as well. Like you talk about you invoke God and everything. In your experience, your daughter sings. I heard your daughter singing in the background, and I think that was a gospel song she was singing in the background. Why is faith important for you guys, especially you as a person? Is faith something that you grew up around in the family, or is it something that you learn to embrace later on in life? And how are you raising the girl also in a space of faith, because you keep mentioning faith a lot when you speak.
I would say yes. I grew up around that. Both sides of the family, right?
Mm.
But as a child, I didn't take it serious. I was just like, it's Sunday. They're gonna force us to go to church again, and yeah. It's only now that I got older where I got to understand, the concept of believing and being a believer and having that trust in God. Like I said, I feel like that is the only pillar I have. People can be there. People do the best they can, and it's mostly never enough, especially when it comes to my situation, and I cannot expect people to be what I could not be to them, had the tables been turned. So I've learned through my faith that I get to be more understanding when it comes to other things. And I'm so grateful for my daughter also. I have grown a lot. Since I got my daughter. I've become a better person, I would say,
Oh, wow.
She has raised me as much as I've raised her. I am more understanding. I don't judge people. I don't judge people. And I feel more for people before I can, I can say whatever about a human being. So raising my daughter raised me, like I said as well. I'm a better person. I'm a grown person. People that knew me before I became a mother can tell you that. Yeah, no, I was the first granddaughter. Like I said, I'm the eldest, so I've always been an egg. So if you are an egg, obviously you are going to be an egg, So I was that it's me. I don't care about anything or anyone. I don't need anything or anyone. But yeah, I got a different light once I got my daughter. That what.
Right.
Nothing is really as perfect, and there's no I in a team, and there's no, you need someone to lean on sometimes. Yeah. So.
Right. Let me see. Guys, I'm just before we, because I know she's been here for almost like 2 hours. Let me see whether I can ask some few. Let me ask some few favorite things. Some things to just lighten up the conversation. Nice to see you, Misha. And by the way, guys, I like that. This is the co-host channel. The link is pinned up there, and I'm so happy you guys have gone and supported her, and you're staying there and you're watching the live stream from there. This is her house. Boitimelo Makinta. I love the name. Autism Mom 101. It is the banner for me. Like, guys, I always tell you guys to create proper banners. You can go look for her to create for you a banner. It is the banner for me. And also, in the description section, you'll find a number of links. She has a Buy Me a Coffee page, and we just got a Buy Me a Coffee gift from Ragas as well for Boitumelo.
Ragas, my Ragas.
Yes, Raga has said, buy me a coffee. buy me a coffee. Yeah, she has a buy me a coffee link that is pinned up. That is like on her homepage. You can click on her channel and buy her a coffee. It's very important. Buy me a coffee is very important for channels that are not yet monetized. You can still support channels that are not yet monetized. In fact, it is better to buy somebody a coffee than super chat, because YouTube will not take. I shouldn't say that
Yeah.
loud, but you get the point. Yeah, you get the point. Let me not say that I'm a YouTube partner, so I'm not supposed to be seen saying encouraging this behavior. Yes, so you can support her buy me a coffee page. In case you want to give us something there, just
Yeah.
support her channel and her work. Priscilla001, nice to see you. I see Kobenata. Welcome, Kobenata. Nice to see you. You have a very interesting question, Boiti.
Can you help
Boiti,
me with French, Baba?
what do you do if or when your daughter has a meltdown or becomes overwhelmed? Yo,
So
this
there's a
question,
difference.
this one can only be asked by somebody who probably has an experience.
Yeah.
She must be a mom like you who has dealt with this like you. So
True. That's what
Yep.
I'm thinking also.
yeah.
So it took me, like, I always say in the beginning of everything, I'm not an expert. Like, I'm still learning. Like, when it comes to this whole thing, I am learning. And the more my daughter is growing, the more I feel like I don't know her. I don't know how to deal with her. I don't know. So meltdowns used to be her screaming hours. It can take hours, it can take minutes, and I would just comfort her and then it will end, right? Now, meltdowns include screaming, kicking, hitting, and expressing herself at the same time, right? And then eventually she will tell me what to do. So that is an advantage now, but now the problem is it comes after everything has happened. It comes after my house, the roof has gone off, the doors have, everything has been broken, and then she'll tell me what to do. And then once I do that, it's gone.
Wow.
So now that's how I handle it. Before, it used to just be me holding her or doing a few things from OT, and then she'll come down and it's gone. Now it's World War before the come, and she will tell me how to come.
World War before the come. How does she express? No, so after the World War, how does she like express the come?
So
Tell you what
like
to
people
do.
tell me, Mama, please get me water. I need to calm down. Or do breathing exercises with me. I need to calm down. Or Mama, let's walk. I need to come. Like, she will tell me that. And then, like I'm saying, she has that compassionate side of her, and then she starts apologizing. So my daughter, after every meltdown, she will apologize. Mama, I'm sorry. I will never do that again. I'm sorry I did that to you. Yeah, that's yeah. Now that's how it happens.
Ooh. Now you're just reminding me, could I have judged somebody a bit too prematurely? Could I have
Yes.
judged somebody a bit too harshly? Because especially when I see that poor lady at the mall and the kid was
Yes.
busy screaming and insisting on sitting down on the floor, you are now making
That's
me
the
start.
one.
I'm just replaying that scenario. I'm like, and I gave her a look. I'm like, wow.
Because a lot of people, they confuse meltdowns and tantrums. So with mine, remember, she has autism, ADHD, so she's very manipulative. So if you don't know her, you can think a tantrum is a meltdown, right? But with her, if it's a tantrum, immediately when you say, or you look at her, she will smile and laugh. But if it's a meltdown, you'll see it continue. You understand? So most people, when they see kids like that, they're thinking it's a tantrum. It's just a tantrum, like spoiled kids. They're spoiling their kids at home. But mostly with autistic or ADHD kids, it's yeah. And it can go on, hey? It can go on. It can go on. And
Thank
imagine
you.
at that time as a parent, emotionally, where are you? You know, emotionally, it's a roller coaster, because there are times where you tell yourself that, okay, I know this is what happens, but then there are times where even you are going through your own things. The budget is not
Yes.
budgeting.
Yes.
The school, they want their money, they want the extra things, and this starts now. You understand? So no, it's a lot, Goga. I don't want to lie. It's a lot. It's a lot. And there's no mastering it. There's no, I know. No. Remember, like you said, it's a spectrum. So it means they are all, they have the same thing, but in different ways. Yeah, I think that's the best way to explain. So Homo's tantrums or meltdowns cannot be the same as the other child. So when she got diagnosed, she was in the middle. So there's 4 stages. There's the number one, they don't need support at all. And there's number 2, where she falls, where she needs little to no support. And then the extras where, you get to the last one where they need full support.
Help this one.
Okay, I'll help her when I'm done. So she's in the middle where it's little to no support. And they are very different. Automatically, you would think another child who has autism will get along with Homo because she also had autism, but that's not the case.
The time is about to run out. Please.
Hey, it's a game now.
Mama,
Go start again. Okay, let's start again. Go sit down and start again. We'll show Mama when you are done. Remember, you are. What are you?
I'm a clapper.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Nice. I like that.
Yeah, so I think that the judgment sometimes, it gets worse. Remember, I'm going through my things. I just spent my money there at the mall. This child is crying for ice cream. And it starts as a tantrum, and then now it becomes a meltdown because now
Wow.
overstimulated. She's at a mall. There's a lot of energies. And she's anxious also, and then now it turns into a meltdown, and you are looking at me like I'm crazy.
Wow. Ooh. You just gave me a whole masterclass there. Clearly. Joe Delaney, nice to see you. I thought I saw Charity. Is it? I saw Charity. Charity Munywa. Thank you so much for coming in. Christina is asking you. Christina says, bold pictures is watching us from Botswana, says Boiti. And I like how your name almost your name almost sounds like Botswana. Boiti, Botswana, Boiti. Boiti, you're such a powerful. Yeah, Boiti, you're such a powerful, strong woman. When there is love, it makes parenting go smooth. You mentioned acceptance makes you to be open about your parenting a kid with autism. I like that. I'm going to ask a very sensitive question. When you have to visit your friends, or when you have to visit like relatives or family during holidays or things like that, do you always have to like mentally prep yourself for something, or do you even avoid some social engagements because of your daughter? Has it ever happened? I'm just curious because I'm thinking, if you guys are going to judge me, I'm not. First of all, I'm also one person, I don't like meeting people, so I might as well just stay away from your spaces. But do you like sometimes subconsciously or even consciously avoid going to places or interactions?
I'm going to be honest, right? Let me be honest.
Help.
I'm an introvert naturally.
Help me.
My daughter is the opposite of me. So in most cases,
Help.
it benefits me more than her.
You didn't just say it. So you're like, why should we go? I mean,
Your friend.
Goga, you see?
fellow introvert, don't worry, fellow introvert here as well. In real life, but I will even not take offense when you cancel the event. I'll be more than happy.
Exactly. So I'm that kind of a person that doesn't mind going out 4 times a year, 4, 3, 5 times a year. I prefer to be in my house where I can see my child, and we be okay. I don't avoid people because of her, because she loves people and people love her. I just don't want to go.
Mama, this time is about to
I
run out.
don't.
Thank you for
There's
that.
one
Speaking
more
of
thing
Mama time is
left.
about to run out. We're almost getting to the end of our guest. She's been here with me for like 2 hours. Eric, thank you so much, Eric. Nice to see you, brother. Eric, just the yogi doing burpees in his basement. My amazing brother. Always a pleasure seeing you here. Misha Bless is saying you are a strong mother. Continue doing your best. Love is the only cure. I understand you 100%. And as you have a lot, I think you're speaking to a lot of people who can relate, because when it comes to the kids they are raising, I think you're literally aligned. You're literally all aligned, guys. In case you have not connected to the co-host, the link to her channel has been on top of my chat since the live stream started. Click on that link. It will take you to a live stream on her channel. We are multi-streaming on both my channel and her channel. But I want you to support her more than me, because I don't need the watch hours. She's the one looking for the WH. Go jump there and give her the support and stay there until she leaves. Then you'll read back here for the receipts and for us to finish the Sunday service. The moment she leaves, you'll come back here and then we can end the Sunday service. So please go and support her. Make sure you're watching the live stream from there. I don't entirely mind. You will come and give me my thumbs up when you come back before we go for the raid. Some quick fire questions here, Boiti, just to lighten up the conversation. And you're getting your flowers there. You are the best teacher for your daughter stroke children. You're the best teacher. I love that. Here are the questions. Here are the quick fire questions. Here are the people are just giving you compliments. Boiti, you are a strong and inspiring woman. More grace to you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for that. I love the love. I love the love that you guys are sharing with her. Thank you so much. That's so beautiful. Quick fire questions, Boiti. This may be very yes or no. They're fun. They just lighten up the mood before we get into the concluding. Andrea J, nice to see you. Before we get into the concluding part of the Sunday service with you. So, quick fire questions. I'm going to just some may be yes or no, some may be you picking a side. Number 1, tea or coffee? Are you a tea or coffee girl?
Please stay along with me.
Tea, coffee.
Hey, which one is it?
Tea, coffee. I like green tea and I like coffee as well.
Now you like all of them.
Okay, coffee. Let's say coffee.
Coffee. Okay, but anyway, you love green tea. Favorite color? So, favorite color?
Green.
Green. That is why, guys. That is why the Sunday service is branded green today. That's why the Sunday service is branded green today. This is a fun one. Early bird or night owl? Are you an early bird or you are a night owl?
Early bird.
Early bird. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. So you'll early bird. So that means you also sleep early, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Know that wake up early. One word. Just one. Don't go, because I know you can talk forever. One word to describe motherhood.
It's a scam.
Wait, what?
Scam.
Okay. I almost asked for an explanation. Then I remembered that they are. Then I remembered that there were supposed to be quick answers. One of the things you are trying to do using your YouTube channel is also just to sensitize people more about autism and ADHD. Are you on other social media platforms? Are you on other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, I don't know, these other platforms that people use, and how are you using these platforms to spread the message?
Yeah, I'm everywhere actually. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. How am I using them? Not much, hey. I just post there and there, but everywhere people do know that I am an autism mom. So yeah, I won't say I use them the same way I'm using YouTube, like posting videos. No, I don't do that. I just post about my life and put in maybe some words there and there about my journey, but nothing really.
This game. Come on.
There's a content creator that inspires you. I think she's called Millennium Mom or something, Millennial Mom or something, one of those things. And one of the things you say in one of your videos was you love how she lives unapologetically. You love how she lives unapologetically, and it is something that you aspire to as a person. Every single day you aspire to live unapologetically. What would that look like?
It will look like me with money. Me that can do anything I want whenever I want, because I am big on my mental health. Like I always say, Kuti, I will choose myself, no matter what. I'm big on that. I'm big on making sure I'm in the right space of mind so that I can, be the best for my child. So that will look like me living my life being happy, a happy me. A happy me means me that can take care of myself and my child at the same time.
Yeah. What a response. Money is key. That is from Martha Naikumi on the chat. Martha is like, what a response. What a response. How do you like, and now that you brought it up, mental health is a very big thing. How do you like take care of yourself? Because I know sometimes you can be overwhelmed taking care of your daughter, but how do you find pockets of time out of your work schedule, out of content creation, out of raising your kid? How do you find those pockets or moments that you can just take care of yourself? Like me as Boiti, I am taking this moment to either treat myself. I don't know what does that look like for you?
It looks like me maybe going on hikes, going to a spa, going on a reading thing, going away.
What?
I like solo staycations or doing things alone, where I get to think and read and do everything I want to do. Because sometimes you take somebody along with you and you end up having to accommodate. So for my mental health, I prefer to do things that make me happy. Whether it be me taking myself out on a solo date, but it's always solo, because I feel like all the time I'm always with my daughter. I have to do this with my daughter. I have to do this, So for my mental health, is me on my own, whatever on my own.
I mean, I love it. Your YouTube channel, what do you see as the future of Autism Mom? 1 year from today, you're about to get monetized. You are working so hard towards your WH. Hopefully you'll be able to get into the YouTube partner program. What do you see as the future of Autism Mom as a channel?
I see people learning, just coming to a channel and being aware of something or taking something out of it. Having opportunities like this to speak about things that special needs parents are hiding or they are not comfortable sharing. I see, growth when it comes to teaching people, the ignorant people.
Take this.
I want it to be a channel where
Take this.
every time you go into it, you come out having taken something out. Yeah, when it comes to special needs, whether it's a disabled person, whether it's, you know, I want it to be that kind of a channel. But yeah, a lot is in the works. Like you said, I have a lot in my hands, but the drawing board is still yeah, it's still open to a whole lot that I want to do with my channel. And I'm praying about it. I need a lot of guidance when it comes to this, because I feel like when I started, you know, I took it lightly. I just thought this is just me sharing my life. It took a few messages from this live stream where I feel like, oh my gosh, you actually do have an impact on someone somehow, you know. So yeah, I just came to a realization now here, Goga, that this is bigger than me, and I cannot take it as lightly as I have been taking it.
You know, I always love that realization when somebody's on a YouTube channel, that when we show up, you're not just showing up for yourself, but you never know, you are showing up for somebody else. Somebody,
Thank you.
You may say one word, and that is the word somebody needed to hear that day when they met you on a live stream.
Thank
or
you.
when they
That's
watched
what
your
I always
video.
say about people being kind as well. You know, that's what they know, even at the office, that's what I always advocate for, that it takes one word, just something nice to say, nice eyes, for it to make my day. Or you don't know, maybe I just went through the worst the worst meltdown ever, and you just saying nice smile, it's actually like, oh, okay, yes, I have a nice smile. Just one thing, it takes that little thing to make somebody's day, to make somebody feel better. We don't always have to be mean, you know, and we know we are all going through something, you know. But even doing that makes you feel better about yourself. Yeah, so I like
that. That is the channel. What about the dreams for the princess who is running around your house right now? As they are growing, because you know, like I like what you said, especially that you're not just the one who has been raising Princess, but Princess has also been raising you as a parent. That was a very profound statement from you. What dreams do you have for her as she grows older? Because just the other day when she got their diagnosis, she was 4 years old. Now she's 9 years old. She keeps saying that she's becoming a teenager. She's speaking it. She's speaking it into existence. And that for you now is already like that for you already is like an alarm in your mind that this girl is growing, because in the next 4 or 6 years, you know, she'll be living the life. So what are some of the plans you have for the beautiful girl as well? Because I know even you as a parent, there are certain things you're like, you're already having an eye into the future. You're working anytime you show up at work and you're trying to make that extra money, you're already like investing in her future. Just, you know, you're already putting in those plans in your head. So talk to us about, you know, what are some of the plans you have for this beautiful girl who is running around the house?
You know the saying, we plan but God decides. I believe so much in that. That's why I'm one person. I have ideas, but I would never say I've planned for this. But when it comes to Princess, I just want her to be herself, and I want to support her in whatever she wants to do with her life. I'm not gonna say I want her to be this, or I want her to be the better Homo for the future. Whether she would want to do music, be a doctor, be whatever, I will support her in that. Yeah, I feel that I don't really have that idea of me wanting her to be in the pageant, or being a air hostess, or no. I just want her to be herself and do what she wants to do, and I'll support her in that.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, Boitimelo Makinta, aka Autism Mom 101. 101. If you have any questions you want to ask her before we release her off the panel, feel free to drop it on the chat. I'll be able to highlight them for her. Tandra, I see you. Natecho V, I see you. Thank you so much. Appreciate seeing you guys. I thought I saw Ragas. Ragas, you brought me a new person on the live stream. Double Roses Street. Welcome to the house. Double Roses in the house. I have to sing it because they're always singing for us very nicely when we get to their house. Double Roses Twins. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to my live stream. Hey, those girls make me laugh every single time.
Oh
They
my
make me laugh.
god, but
Yeah,
it's
they
so
make me
much
laugh.
fun.
So much fun, so much energy, so much kindness, so much. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. So, guys, if you have anything that you want to, before we release the co-host, in case there's anything you want to ask, in case there's any comments, compliments, feel free to drop them on the chat. Sometimes people don't have questions. Sometimes people just have compliments. They just have love. They're just
And I
blessed.
love compliments. I love compliments. Thank you.
Yes, please give her the compliments. You can give her the compliments. Go to the live stream, it is pinned on top of my chat. Confirm that you have connected to her. We are releasing her in the next like 3 minutes or thereabout. So I want you to do me a favor. I want you to go to her live stream. It is pinned. How many people on my live stream? You're like 15 people here. I want you to get out of my live stream right now. Click on the pinned link. Get out of my live stream right now. Go to her live stream. It is pinned on top of my chat. Go give us some. Go and type a green heart and a pink heart. Go type a green heart and a pink heart. Green is her favorite color. Pink is the daughter's favorite color. The daughter told us earlier at the live stream that her favorite color is pink. Princess told me her favorite color is pink. So you're going to try. You're going to type these colors. Thank you so much, Simone. Whatever Simone has done, get out of my live stream right now. Go and drop your pink and green hearts as we finalize to release her. So I see David Ant there. I see Ragas there. I see, yes, go and drop those nice and if you have any compliment, you want to compliment her smile, you want to compliment her hair, because I know some of you are just like, hey, those hairs are nice. Those hairs are nice. Both mother and daughter are very good hair. Go and type it there to confirm that your support has stuck before we release her off the panel. And then I'm going to put her on solo layout so that she can do like a close-up where she just congratulates everybody, she thanks everybody. And then you guys will walk back. I'm going to drop my link. You will come back here with the Uber raid, and then we can finish the Sunday service and go raid somebody. Okay, so as you do that, make sure you are connected to the co-host Boitumelo Makinta. The link, that is the name of the channel. The link is pinned up there. Go give your flowers. I want to see those pink hearts. There. Yes, I can see them popping in. I can see them popping in. Drop those pink hearts. Drop those pink compliments. I like how Bongilen do is saying beautiful smile. Ragas is saying danke. Bye, danke for speaking to Goga. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Habs and hey, but some of you, are these pink colors or they are red? Maybe I'm seeing my own. Some of these now, Kobinata is that pink or red? Me, I'm just seeing red here on my side. Is this pink or red? Some of you, I don't know, but maybe this is the iPhone pink. Maybe this is the iPhone pink. Yeah. So, Boiti, I don't know that I can invite Princess to come and say something to the people and just on behalf of mom or next to mom. I know she'll love. I don't know that she'll be happy to do it because I know she's been craving to do it. She's been craving to come and be the center of attention for a bit. So I can give her a chance to. If she wants to sing, she can sing. In case she wants to say bye to people, she can do it. In case she wants.
Come and say bye-bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm quickly calling her. Be careful there.
Manani mom is cheating on us.
Sorry.
That's get us revenge on Melanie mom.
Okay, come bye to the people. Come and sit down.
Bye bye, people.
Hey, Princess, you promised to sing for me. You promised to sing for me. What is your favorite song?
What's coming out of the duck song? What's the high movie?
It's no longer pata pata.
Yes, that's the high movie. Coming out
I
of the
like,
duck
I like the one you are singing when mom was telling you to sit on the sofa. There's a song you are singing when mom started the conversation with me. That one. That's the one I want to hear. What?
Here I am.
Here I am, I'm coming out of the dark. Oh, not afraid to show my secrets or my scars. This is where I'm finally free. This is where I'm meant to be. Here I am, I'm coming out of the dark. Out of the dark.
Yay! I love it.
I like what's the high movie.
Spongile is asking, so Princess, Spongile Nzomo is asking you, she wants you to sing a patapat. What is a patapat?
I don't like that. I like what's the high movie.
She wants you to sing
But
a
I don't
patapat.
like Avatar. I like what's the high coming out of the dark song. What's the high movie?
I love that song.
Yes,
out of
I
the
like
dark.
what's the high movie.
Beautiful.
Oh, okay.
Like bitch.
No,
I love-
that's a bit.
I love it. Princess, what is your favorite food?
Your favorite food?
Chicklicken.
Chicken lick. Hey, mom, better buy you chicken. Guys, if you buy me a coffee, we are buying Princess chicken. You're buying Princess chicken licken. You're buying Princess chicken licken.
They're buying chicken licken for whom?
Yes. You must spend time with your family, okay?
Okay, Jill.
We are gonna have a family vacation.
Ooh, wow. Where?
Where are you going? Where are you going?
With your parents.
With my parents.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where are
We
they
went
going?
to the vacation to the
This is how you get receipts,
and then
guys.
Oratila
This is how you get
and
receipts.
Oratila is with me.
Okay, tell the guys thank you very much for having us.
Thank you very much for having us.
And they must subscribe to your channel.
Subscribe to my channel,
What is your channel name?
Princess Homo
Princess Homo what?
Autism Journey.
Princess Homo
Ooh.
Autism Journey.
My December vlogs.
Okay.
All right.
You have
Princess-
Princess, say it back.
Princess-
Hi.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, that was so cute and adorable. Yeah. And Princess is coming to the chat briefly to leave a comment so that you guys can connect to her
Back.
channel. Yeah. Bye, Princess. And thank you so much for that beautiful song. I love it. You have an amazing voice. You have an amazing voice.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Yeah.
Goga.
Bye. Oh, that was so beautiful. Beautiful.
That's the thing I do with every day.
Yeah. Simone says, I am so glad to know that there are other moms. I'm so glad to know that there are other moms out there being able to smile and be positive for our blessed children. My special girl is 5 years old and I speak about her on my social media page. Wow. That's beautiful.
Ah,
That's
that's
beautiful.
so
That's
cute.
beautiful. What a
is
powerful. Thank you so much for that. Bongile is still trying to bribe the girl to sing her song. No.
She said she
No.
doesn't like it anymore.
She doesn't like it. I've won this one. I love the one she sang. I think I'm satisfied with it. Have the Spice says, "Well done, Princess. You did so well. Up to 100%." I love that song. It was very powerful. It was very beautiful, and I love how she just went on a zone. She went somewhere when she was singing that song. She went somewhere. If you are keen enough, you would have noticed. She went on a zone somewhere, and it was coming from her heart. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I'm seeing very beautiful compliments coming in through there, but I have to release the beautiful lady so that the princess can go and get her chicken licken. You guys now have Boiti. Boiti does live streams every single day. She's always working most of the time, but she's always there every single day on her channel. She's going to tell you what time she does the live streams. She posts videos as well, so you can also interact with the videos. One of the most beautiful videos you can watch on her channel, it's a 30-minute video where she's discussing the journey and about her and her journey as a mother, as a single mom, who is raising a special, a child with the special needs. Yeah. So make sure you check in with her. Go play that video. Let it run even when you're cooking. I literally let it run when I was editing a video. I think I was busy editing a video and it was playing on my television screen, just to be able to understand, her journey and the story. Make sure you play that 30-minute video when you go to Boiti's channel. And it will give you a very interesting perspective. And for me, it is the music that she puts in the background that she just sits there talking. It is classy. It is this woman is very classy. She loves fine things. Don't let her lie to you. She loves fine things. She loves fine things in life. So thanks so much, guys, for the hearts. Thank you so much for the compliments. So I'm going to give Boiti a chance to say bye to each and everybody before we release her. And then you guys will click on the link. It will read you back to my channel. Then we can finish the Sunday service. So Boiti, I'm going to give you like 2 to 3 minutes to just wind up everything. I'm going to put you on solo layout so that you can do your call to action, ask people to subscribe to your channel, ask people to come and watch your content, tell people, what to expect, whatever it is you decide to do with your 3 to 5 minutes of fame, that's entirely up to you. And then we'll be able to release you, and then I will read my people back so that we can finish the Sunday service. So over to you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Goga, for this opportunity. I really learned a lot here. Like I said, the realization of how big this purpose is, and how big of a deal actually this awareness I'm trying to put out there is. So thank you to each and everyone that made it to the live stream. The gifters, the ones that were just here to support, the people in the bushes, as we call it, that were just listening in. Thank you so much for choosing us this night. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to be here. I'm releasing blessings unto you. May you do to others as you did tonight. I pray that I didn't step on anybody's feet today. And if I did, pray about it. Find peace, It's not worth it to hold a grudge against somebody, especially a person you don't know. Choose yourself. My channel is, like I said, going to be more about the awareness of special needs, any kind of special needs. Yes, I'm dealing with ADHD and autism, but I feel like there's a lot of stigma when it comes to anything that has to do with special needs. So I want for it to be that channel that you can go to whenever you need clarity on anything that has to do with such. But like I said, also, I'm going to be living my life, I hope special needs parents get to feed off that, to see that you can be full-time and still take care of yourself, which is the most important thing. Take care of yourself, your mental health, your being, so that you can be the best for the people around you, and mostly your children. I'm at, my YouTube channel is Vitumelo Makinta, also known as Autism Mom 101. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram is Vitumelo Makinta. Instagram, I also have one for Autism Mom. Princess's channel is Princess Homer's Autism Journey. That's one word. She also has Instagram, but it's private. And guys, thank you so much for those that have been supporting us and our new subscribers. I hope you get to stay and get to reprimand us where we need to. And be kind, guys. Be kind. You have nothing to lose from being kind, mostly to yourselves. so that you don't have to be mean to other people. If you're happy with yourself, you don't have reason to want to be anyhow to somebody else. So, yeah, that is me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Goga.
Thank you so much. Guys, allow me to like release the beautiful co-host. The link, I've dropped the link on her chat. So you're going to just click on that link. It will read you back here to my live stream. And then she'll join my live stream shortly with her daughter's channel so that you guys are able to connect to Princess Homo. So Princess will come to the raid. So the moment we end Boiti's live stream, Princess will come to the raid shortly after when Boiti is coming to thank you guys for the support on the chat. So Princess will be able to come in using the raid as well. So I have dropped a link on Boiti Melo's chat. So I am going to end her live stream in about 1 minute. So as she's saying bye, the link that I've dropped there, you just click on it. It will bring you back to my stream, and then we can wind up, and then we release you guys. We go and raid somebody somewhere on YouTube streets. Right. So I've just dropped a link there. So Boiti, just say bye real quick, and then we are ending your live stream in 3, 2, 1. You can say bye. Okay.
Bye.